So what is going on? It's good to have you back. Today we're going to be running through the usual leg day that I do. Today is a bit of a unique one because I've not trained legs in about 8 weeks. I've suffered a knee injury, which is why I'm really stretched everything out here. So today could be a little bit of a car crash, to be honest, but it's going to be entertaining for you. So today I'm going to take you through all the exercises that I normally do. This is my first proper leg day back in a while, and I'll explain the benefits, why I do it, blah blah blah. So yeah, pay attention, you might learn something. Yeah, just gonna get warmed up now for the session. Every time I train legs, I'll always jump onto the leg extension and the leg curls to get plenty of blood in my quads and my hamstrings. Warming up, stretching is a big part of training. To be honest, it's a part I ignored for a while, which is now why I've got like a few annoying little injuries. So many people are quick to just jump straight into the session. You're not working like your mobility, your flexibility, and above all else, you're not getting warmed up, so you can increase chances of injury. So dead simple, 3 sets on this, 3 sets on this, 15 on each one, back to back. Get plenty of blood in here, and then we're going to jump into the first exercise. So I'm going to jump into my first working set now, where today I'll be doing a muscle round set, which, to put it simply, is 6 sets of 4 reps with 10 seconds in between. Try and find a weight that you can do comfortably. I'd say for around 10 reps. Go up for 4, come back down, 10 seconds rest, up for 4. Doesn't sound that difficult, but it's a good way to get past the plateaus and add in a shed load of intensity without like sacrificing your form, things like that. So I'm going to jump straight into it and give you a live example. So that's the first 4. So at the minute I'm feeling okay, but within 3 or 4 sets time, it really starts to creep up and you'll start to feel a lot tighter and like you've actually done a proper set. So a few more seconds and go again. That's 2 sets down. Bit of a tip with leg extension as well. Make sure you're coming all the way up, squeezing at the top with your quads and coming all the way back down to the bottom. A lot of people, when they do leg extension, they'll just do that. And you're missing the peak contraction at the top and stretching your quad at the bottom. Make sure you come all the way down, all the way up. So they're starting to creep up a bit now. Starting to feel a lot tighter. It's around this stage, 4th, 5th set, that you should really start feeling it. So don't worry if you get 2 or 3 sets and you're not feeling it. It will sneak up on you. Let's go again. Oh. Two more sets. The hardest thing about these is keeping count, to be honest. 10 seconds. Right, let's go. One more. I'm really blowing now, so now I know I've got the right weight. Like I say, a weight you can normally do like a good set of 10 with is what you want to do. It's a good way to find out the weight for this set. Right, last one. So that's exactly how you should feel at the end of one of these. Absolutely blowing out your ass. So as I said earlier in the video, it's my first heavy leg day for around 8 weeks. The last few weeks has been very, very basic. Just leg extension, leg curl, a lot of isolation exercises. The last couple of weeks I've been moving on to the leg press, but doing a lot of volume, a lot of reps. Mainly just so I'm not putting any kind of heavy stress or workload on my joints, things like that. Just to get my body used to moving again, especially when it comes to these movements. Today, I'm going to start out with 5 for a set of 6 to 8, which I'll be able to comfortably do. And then we're going to work my way up to 6 plates. Today, even if I can get past 6 plates, I'm not going to go past 6, because this is a mistake a lot of people make where they go, you jump back into things well too quick, and this is how you can end up being injured, stuff like that. I will take a comfortable 8 reps on 6 plates today, so that's what we're going to aim for. So to start out, we're going to do 5 a side, which is 250 kilos, and hopefully work up to 300 today, so let's get into it. That felt okay. To be honest, a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be, but still okay. So now I'm going to move up to another 10 plate on top of this, and then the last working set, which will be my 3rd set, we're going to go for another 25 in each one. So I'm going to jump to 270 kilos now. So in there we're going to do the muscle round set, which is the 6 times 4. It's very intense, it adds a lot of resistance and a lot of volume into your training. But above all else, for me, it gets me completely warmed up. Because usually if I start out on the leg press, by the time I finish my working sets, I'm only just about warmed up. Whereas that completely eliminates any problem I've got with warming up, not having enough blood around the muscle. So doing the muscle round set to start with is perfect. When you move on to your big compound exercises, you're more than ready for it. So, done 2 working sets now, 250 and 270. Not gonna lie, both felt a lot heavier than anticipated. This is probably gonna be my absolute max now for 8 reps, at least comfortably. So we're gonna stick on this for today, and then next week obviously focus on progressive overload and stuff. But for this week, I am more than happy with this weight. So I'm gonna give 300 kilos a whirl now, hoping for 6 to 8 good reps. So let's jump into it. So obviously I've just done my last working set on 300 kilograms. I'm now going to do a back off set on half of the weight. Now back off sets, a lot of people call it a deload set, where I'll now go for like 12 to 15 reps. The back end of my last working set then, anymore my form would have really took a hit. This allows me to squeeze as much as I can out of this movement while still maintaining form in a safe and efficient manner. So we go for 150 kilograms, around 12 to 15 reps. Really focus on form and contraction and squeeze as much as I can out of my muscles in this last set. So let's jump in. So we're going to move on to Romanian deadlifts now with a barbell. You can do it with dumbbells, kettlebells, barbells, completely up to you. I personally prefer it with a barbell, whether it's subconscious, whatever, I just prefer doing it with a bar. Without a doubt, my favourite hamstring exercise. I'm going to show you exactly how you should do it. Get a good stretch at the bottom, and a good squeeze on your hamstrings and your glutes at the top. Really big exercise for improving your hamstrings this. It's important that you've got good flexibility so you can really maximise the contraction. But I'll give you a live example on exactly how you should do it. I need my wrist straps, going for the fact that I have wrists made of biscuit at the minute, so I really struggle to keep hold of any type of weight. So if you ever struggle to keep hold of the weight, whether it's on back, deadlifts, whatever, these are a good tool to use. So if you've not got them, get some. You're going to push your chest up almost like you're really exaggerating the movement. From here, keep your head up, slight bend in your knees, and roll the bar down your legs, like that. Get a good stretch, up, squeeze at the top. Squeeze at the top. That stretch at the bottom is so important. Make sure you're getting right down. Good stretch, good squeeze there. So at the back end of the session now, I've done some really good working sets on Romanian deadlifts. So my hamstrings are feeling pretty fried at the moment. Obviously it's my first heavy session in around 8 weeks, so I'm fatiguing a lot quicker than normal. So to finish up with on hamstrings, I'm going to jump onto the lying hamstring curl. Again, perfect for a good stretch, a good squeeze. We're going to do a rest pause set. So the reps we're going to do 14, 11, 9 and 7 reps. But the beauty of it is it's going to be 20 seconds rest in between each one, yeah? So again, as I spoke about on the muscle bound sets, a good method to use this is to get a weight that you would normally do for a good set of 15, and then as time goes on, you're getting less rest, it's more intense, you will feel a hell of a pump and it's a good contraction from it. So I'm going to put it on 50 kilograms today, Normally I go a bit heavier, but honest to God, my hamstrings are really feeling it at the moment. So first set, 14, 20 seconds rest, 11, so on and so forth, until we hit the 7 reps, then we're done on hamstrings for the day. So let's get into it. So obviously, at the back end of my session now, absolutely wiped out. Normally, I'd be a lot better in terms of endurance. I fatigued very, very quickly. So today, I'm just going to finish up with a couple of sets of walking lunges, body weight. I'm going to hit around 15 to 20, no weight, just literally squeeze the rest of my muscle as much as I can, get as much out of it as I can, then session done. Okay, so that concludes my leg day. I had a lot of big wins today. Obviously working up to the leg press, 300 kilograms. It's good to be under some good amount of weight again today. Obviously, anything, recovery is important, so I'm going to get home. I'm going to make sure I get the rest of my steps in, so I'm not just allowing all the blood to sit there. I'm going to continue to work like the blood pooling, keep things stretched out, so obviously do a good stretching session when I get home. And obviously, as it is with any type of muscle growth, you need to get the right nutrition. Food is fuel, so when I get home, I've got another 3 meals to get through. So when I get back, pineapple to start with, some good simple sugars, just to obviously replace my glycogen stores, potato, mint and broccoli. Get that down me and then focus on recovery for the rest of the day. Hope you've enjoyed watching. I'll see you for the next episode. Thank you.